Mita, and I'm the most well-known volunteer at the Alm Association. Welcome to our podcast series called Youth Vision: The New Wave, where the association's volunteers discuss three major topics in today's society: digitalization, sustainable tourism, and opportunities for young people. All of this from the perspective of the generation that is leading the change today.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode about the series of the Youth Vision: The Next Wave. Today we will discuss and present to you different European programs made for the youth, such as the ESC, Discover You and the Erasmus+. But first let us present our team. My name is Alin and I'm from Romania, and today I'm with
Gabriela from Spain.
And Amo from France.
As young people, we know that we have a world of possibilities, but often we are unsure about what those opportunities truly are and how we can be part of them. You've probably heard about Erasmus, a program created by the European Union that allows you to study at another European university for 1 or 2 semesters. But did you know that the European Union also has a volunteering program, and another one called Erasmus+, where you can travel almost for free meeting new people? Stay with us to discover more about this. Let's start with the Erasmus+. Armand, what do you think about this?
Okay, so Erasmus Plus basically is a European Union program designed to support education, training, youth and sport in Europe. It aims to enhance skills, employability and foster cooperation and innovation among educational institutions, youth organizations and businesses. And among this program, we have 2 different things. We have the youth exchange and the training course. Youth exchanges are opportunities for young people ages between 13 and 30 from different countries to meet, live together, work together, and work on shared projects will last usually between 5 or 21 days. You have a thematic at each youth exchange that can be very different each time. You will do activities around the subject and learn so much from each other, culture and experiences, make new friends and enjoy this experience all together, which is amazing. Training courses. This is a bit similar, but kind of different. These are aimed more for youth workers and youth leaders to enhance your skills and knowledge. These courses often involve workshops, seminars, and networking opportunities to improve your professional competencies and to share best practices in your work, depending the field you are in. And the main difference between the two. So, youth exchanges are for young people, and training courses are for youth workers and those working with young people. Youth exchanges focus on intercultural learning and personal development of young participants, as for training courses focus on professional development and capacity of building of youth workers. And I think today we have some people who did some training courses or youth exchange. Maybe Gabriela, you can tell us.
Yeah, I think the 3 of us, we did one of these programs. My first training course was here in Sighișoara in September. Then I'm a journalist and I just saw that it was about how to create a podcast. And it was so nice because I get to know Sighișoara and amazing people. There I also met Alin that now we are here again. And yeah, I did recently a youth exchange in Czech Republic. It was about the simulation of the European Parliament, and it was so cool because I met so amazing people, and we also went to Brussels to see the European institutions. What about you guys?
So, my first training course was here in Sighișoara, as you said. It was a very good experience where I found about radio. Of course, I did one before here, but it was only with local volunteers about radio. But in this training course, it was 1 week or 10 days, I think. I don't remember.
I think it was 10 days.
Yeah, and I've learned a lot about radio, and that's why I'm here again, because I really like to record podcasts.
Yeah, and that training course was also special because, as our colleague Armand said, it's a little bit different for the youth exchange because we have a special facilitator that it was from Italy, Vincenzo, and he helped us with all the stuff and we learned a lot. And yeah, what about you, Armand? Because I think you also did some, right?
Yes. So I did 2 youth exchanges. My first one was in Germany 1 year ago, and it was my first experience abroad. And it was like the kind of the things that motivates me to travel more and meet new people, because it's just so amazing. You just meet new people, you do projects together, and you just live together for 1 week. And at the end, you just made so many friends from different countries, and you get to learn so many things. And so it's wonderful.
And the next one, where was?
The last one was in Slovenia, and that was so interesting. It was about Peace is Coming Soon. That was the title of the project. And we were with people from Lithuania, Slovenia, Hungary, and of course France. And yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, and I want to ask you guys how you discovered these programs, because there are so many young people who doesn't know about this, and it's a pity. So I'm just curious to know about how you discovered the Erasmus Plus.
I discovered this Erasmus Plus project with the help of the coordinators of the AUM, Ada and Florim. They told me about these projects, and they asked me if I want to participate on one project. First, I was, what is this project? I searched it up on Google. I saw what is it about, and after that I said, yeah, let's give it a try, and I ended up liking it.
And you, Armand?
For me, it was when I was doing my civic service in France. There was one organization in my city who helped the young people to travel around the world, around Europe. And I just started to get into the association, into the organization, and they were just helping me if I want to travel, do something. They were helping me in so many things. And one day they just asked me, do you want to do youth exchange? I was like, sounds good. I was so scared because that was like the first experience going abroad with people you don't know. But at the end, that was like one of my best experience I ever did. And so far, so forth, they just explained to me, yeah, you have youth exchanges, you have training courses, and ESC, and they just helped me for doing everything. Yeah.
So cool.
Yes. And so they helped me with all the things, and they told me also about the Discovery U, which is like another program. But for this, you need to be under 18. And I think Aline is going to explain more about this.
Yeah. So basically, the Discovery EU initiative is part of the Erasmus Plus program by the European Union, providing young Europeans with the opportunity to explore Europe's cultural heritage and diversity through travel. Participants receive a travel pass to visit multiple countries, promoting a sense of European identity and unity. It's a fantastic way for young people to broaden their horizons and connect with different cultures within the EU.
I will wish to be 18 now again.
Yes.
Have you done this program? Because you are 19, both of you, right?
Yes, so I'm 19, but unfortunately I wanted to do the program, but it was actually too late because it was my year of my 90th birthday. Yeah, I have one friend who did it, and he went from Hungary to Slovenia and Germany, I think, and he really enjoyed it. But yeah, now it's too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, and you have the training course and the youth exchange.
Yes.
And if you want to live abroad, you have the opportunity to become a volunteer in ESC. What is the ESC and how it works? What do you think about it, Gabriela?
So the ESC is the acronym of European Solidarity Corps, and is the reason that we are here in Romania, at least Armand and me, because we are from Spain and France. And let's start with this exciting and impactful initiative. So actually, the ESC provides the opportunity for young people to volunteer or to work in projects that benefit communities across Europe at the same time that you can promote solidarity and develop your skills. One of the great aspects of the ESC is that it covers your travel and accommodation cost, and you also get some pocket money, so you don't need to have money to can live this experience. The participation in the ESC is open to young people aged between 18 to 30 years old from the European Union member states and its candidates. The project supports by these programs address various social issues such as social inclusion, environment, education, and cultural heritage. And according to its typology, there are 3 types of volunteer in the ESC. If you want to live abroad, you can do it. You can do a long-term volunteer. That means that you can be part of this experience to 2 months to maximum 12. And yeah, the bad thing about this is just that you have to do it just once in your time, but it's fair enough because you will have a lot of time to enjoy it. And if you don't have that much time, but you really want to do this with the ESC, you also can do a short one. And it's just like less than 2 months. And I think we have someone here who did one. So Armand, how was your experience in the short term?
That was a good experience. So it was just after Germany. That was my second project, and that was quite interesting because I learned many things. It was very different from the project we are doing now, but I really like it in some sort. Even though it was very strange environment, it was an experience. But you can do it just once. But the thing is, you can do 2 months volunteering in the short term, and after you can do a long term one. Which is, if you want to do like 2 volunteering, you can do 1 short one, 2 months, and then after you can go for 12 months.
Yeah.
So it's very good actually.
Yeah, and that's really smart because if you start, like in my case, doing the long one, you cannot do after the short one.
Exactly.
So if you want to do 2, you should do first a short one and then the long one. And if not, you also have the third option, that is to do a team volunteer, which means that you are doing a groupal volunteer and the group is up to 10 to 30 people at the same time.
Yeah. And actually the team seems so interesting because it's like the same vibe as youth exchange or ESC program, like short term or long term, but it's like you can do it as many as you want. You just need to find one. But there's, I think, so many.
Yeah, but as I know, the long term you can do it only once.
Yeah.
In your lifetime. But if you're doing it in your country, you can sign some papers and send it to the national agency to let you do another one because it was in your country.
Okay, I didn't know that.
As I'm doing right now, I'm in a long-term program, but I can sign some papers to give to the national agency and let me do another long-term in another country.
Okay, and you want to do this?
Yes, of course.
That's so interesting. I didn't know that you can do it also in your country, because I thought that you just can do it in like abroad, but
No, you
it's
can do
really
it.
interesting.
You can do it in your country, and right now is the ending of the long term, and after that I'm doing a short one.
Oh wow!
That's so cool.
In Romania too?
Yes,
Here in Sighișoara?
yes, here in
Of course.
Sighișoara.
And what means for you being a volunteer?
For me, means being a volunteer, not as you see on television, like going out and taking garbage from the street. No, it's like this, making podcasts to try to help people and learning new things in non-formal education, because it's more easier to learn this way than the formal education. It's like playing and learning at the same time.
I'm agree.
Yeah, and how do you see the difference? Because for you, you are not living abroad, you are just in your home and then you come here. Do you see the difference doing this to your own town that doing it abroad? Or what do you think about it?
Yes, of course I see a difference, because here I'm kindly used to this environment and I know how it works, but when I will go in another country, like, I don't know, Spain, I will go in a short term, no, actually in a training course in Spain. Of course I will see a difference, because I don't know the country, I don't know their language, I don't know their habits, and I need to get used to it to know what to do there.
Yeah, it's so cool because we have the two perspectives, like the local volunteer, and also me and Armand, that we are from foreign countries. How was for you, Armand, to be here? Because for now we are still being the new volunteers.
Yeah, not for so long.
But it was like 2 months ago, and
Yeah.
I feel that so many things happen that I just don't realize how different is this experience and how much we learn. In my case, for example, I study journalism, and I'm so used to study a lot and to have like a lot of theoretical uh, studies and so on. And I came here because I really like my training course in September, and I'm enjoying a lot to learning by non-formal education. And it's such an amazing experience to get to know more about Romania, and we the volunteers who are not locals, we live in a castle, and we share that castle with another 17 volunteers, and it's so cool because we are like a big small family.
Yeah, big small family is the right word. Yeah, because actually it's like a program. You can just do it once, but Aline said you can do it another time if you do it in your country. But you can get to know so much things because you're just interacting with so many people, with locals, with the people you are living with, and you just do so many projects on so many different topics, and you get to know yourself better through this program. It's already been 2 months since we are there, and we have already learned so many things.
Yeah, because every day is a challenge because you have so many things to do, and then you also have to manage that you learn how to live by your own because you are not more with your family. And yeah, I think it's an experience that will rest with you your whole life because you learn so many things that the person that will left to this project will be so different than the one who came here. And also we learn so many languages because we have a lot of nationalities, at least for now, because we have Italy, Spain, France, Austria, and so on. And we are all the time with Duolingo learning French, Spanish. Yeah. At some point we will just start to talk in one language and change to other one.
Exactly.
Some people are saying that they don't see the reason to do these ESC programs, but the thing with these ESC programs are like they have something addicting that after you are doing, let's say, a training course, you want to do more and more because you want to see how is abroad.
Exactly.
Because even if you're doing it in your country, you like it a lot.
Yeah, because you get just to meet so many people. And in Slovenia, when I did my youth section, there's one guy who did, I think, 12 youth exchanges.
That's crazy.
And he was addicted to because he was like, I just want to meet new people again. I just want to have more knowledge. And it's like a wonderful program to do.
Yeah,
It's
and
wonderful.
I think the reason is not just to meeting new people, it's also that you learn a lot about you and you develop so many soft skills and you learn such a lot that it's just like when you discover this, it's like you just discover a magic lamp and you don't want to lose it.
Yeah, because it's a whole journey of personal development. Because you meet so many people, you learn so much about yourself by being with other people from different countries, and I think it's like it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and did you know, guys, that the ESC is not just about volunteer, but it also includes opportunities for professional development through traineeship and jobs. So if you like volunteers, you also can do traineeships and maybe find a job in this field. And for all of you guys, if you, after all that we talk about the ESC, you are interested to join the European Solidarity Corps, you can sign up on their official site and start searching for your next adventure, like us.
If you like all the things we discussed today, you can check the caption when we put all the links to go for youth exchanges, Discovery U, or ESC programs.
Stay tuned on our YouTube channel Asociația AUM for the next podcasts.
And don't forget to follow us
on Instagram, Asociația AUM, where you can find everything you need to know about the ESC, Discover You, and everything that depends on Erasmus, and the news about our podcasts and everything is there. Just check it.
Thank you.
La revedere.
Hasta la próxima.
Au revoir.
See you soon.